Ryder from Baditude Rock and Roll. I'm with my great friends Avalanche again. Fresh off your the Bottle of Sin tour.
Indeed.
And so look, let's introduce first.
Yep. You've got
Ryan.
Oh yes, Ryan Roma, the drummer.
On the drums, Arthur on guitar, Veronica on lead guitar, and Stephen lead singer and bass guitar. These guys are brilliant. I don't have to tell you, you all know about them. 70,000 streams, I think, so far for Bottle of Sin.
Currently on Spotify, indeed, yes.
Still going?
Still going as far as we know. YouTube and Facebook, all of that still pumping.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine it's going to keep going now that we've got another song cranking.
well, not a problem, because and then you did a lot of tours for that too. You went around
absolutely
promoting that. I was what?
Yeah, so it started last year. We toured for, I think it was a good month and a half. And everything we got for the rest of the year pretty much came from that tour. So
excellent.
We got the Dead City Ruins support shows.
Yep. We
got New Me in New Caledonia.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I spoke to you just before you went over there. How'd that go? Any goss stories?
It was great.
Ryan, you'll tell me some goss stories.
It was crazy. It was so insane. Like they just take it to a whole new level there, eh?
It looked like party time, mate.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It was all the same, and because it's such a small place, everyone kind of knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Like with people stopping us on the streets, with people stopping us at the airport.
Were they interested that you're an Australian rock band, or
absolutely? Yeah. Apparently they love any international act that'll go there because they don't get it very often.
There you go. Getting your asses on the planes and go get yourself some flight. How'd your flight gear go?
Yeah, I tell you what, it took me a couple of months to find a proper case. Ended up having to get a keyboard case because of the Thunderbird.
Yep.
And yeah, thankfully no problems. Although when we did arrive at Noumea in the airport, there was a family on the same plane as us that were doing. I think they were doing a gymnastics tournament or something over there, and they lost all of their gear, they lost all of their clothes, everything. So it was a close call.
I'd rather their gymnastics gear than your guitars,
oh
mate.
man, I tell you what, if we had lost our friggin' gear, that would have been the worst.
Let's talk about the new single.
Yes.
Sweet Baby Brown Eyes. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so this is a cover of a song that my dad and his band wrote back in the 70s. So that's where we got the name for the band, the same name. So they were Avalanche back in the 70s. And when we were putting a band together, we didn't really have a name. Everything wasn't really sticking. So I suggested Avalanche, and with the blessing of Dad and everyone in the band, they all said, yeah, go ahead and do it. And yeah, it stuck, and we never really looked back after that. Eh?
And the Sweet Baby Brown Eyes, that comes from?
That comes from them. So that was one of their singles off their self-titled album.
Okay.
And yeah, that was written by their guitarist Tony Naylor, and explores themes of past relationships, leaving relationships behind, obviously as musicians.
Never wrote a song about that in my life.
Exactly, yeah, pretty classic. But we do amp it up a bit. It's not a complete rip for cover, you know.
Yeah.
We try and amp up the energy a bit. Obviously, we're a little bit heavier than that sort of classic rock sound.
Yeah.
We try and push more of a hard rock sort of vibe.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do have a little bit of changes, and I think it's definitely come together really well.
It is good when you do a song, like especially like one from your family or past people, but doing it justice, you know, revamping it as you said, but just giving it a little bit more of an edge, but still giving it the credit that it deserves.
Oh, 100%.
And that's brilliant. That's great. That's your father's work, mate.
Yeah, 100%. And it's always going to get put up against the original no matter what you do.
So Sweet Baby Brown Eyes. Steve, I'll get you to talk to the people. You tell us when it's coming out, mate.
So it should be arriving on all streaming platforms this Friday, the 10th, I believe. And I believe the video will be out a week after that.
No, it'll be out
The same day.
Yeah.
So the same day. So it's the video, the song, everything. It goes all out on Friday.
Friday the 10th. Get on there. I've already put my order on for it, and we're going to be rocking on Friday. You put out a sample of the film clip?
Yes.
Yeah? You just do some pretty raunchy film clips. I love it. You know, it's always, you know, drinking, chicks, and, you know, hard guitar. And,
rock and roll. That's how it is.
Yeah, sweating, you know,
it.
Ryan in the nude. And we'll talk about the tour in a minute, but you're going up to Queensland?
Yeah, just announced that we got a festival slot for Moondole Festival.
Moondole Festival,
start of June. I believe that's at the Mansfield Tavern up in Queensland. So
okay.
that'll be a lot of fun. Definitely.
I said that last time he was getting around. It's great. I'm always seeing you, you know, and it's, you know, what's coming up, it's on here. And wish I would have went, you know. I bet you I was busy, but at the time. Let's your Australian tour.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be the first time that we go to South Australia.
Yes.
You're going to hit Adelaide.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really big
well.
thing for us. Yeah, we're trying to do a few more sort of rural New South Wales dates because we've been pretty lenient with sticking to the cities. We want to get a bit more out there, I should say. So yeah, we've got an Orange date, we've got a Katoomba date. We're going to play Wollongong again, of course. And yeah, in Victoria, we've got Melbourne as well. So yeah, it's just looking like it's going to stack up and be a really good tour.
I'd hate to be an arsehole, but you missed Woi Woi.
No, we didn't.
Did you?
No, we are playing Woi Woi.
No, but you didn't say Woi Woi.
I didn't say Woi Woi.
Well,
Sorry.
Woi Woi. I was up at Woi Woi a couple of weeks ago, and I can tell you they won't be very happy if you miss them out.
No, so that's the last day before Brisbane, Lincoln
No,
Pin.
it's the second last day.
Second last day. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
What pub at Woi Woi?
So the Lincoln Pin.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We played there a few times. It's a really great crowd. The people there are really nice. So.
It's good. It's good going up there. If you're from Sydney, you know, just popping up there and staying overnight and watching the band and getting on amongst it and getting in their new film clip.
Lincoln Pin, drink the bottle, sin.
Yeah, that's it. And you're going to be doing that from the 3rd of March till April the 1st. It's going to be the tour. So make sure you guys get onto it and go and see them at any of those venues. I'd love to come down to the Wollongong gig, actually.
Any info and tickets are available on our website, so you can check that at avalanchebandrock.com.
Yep, which was that again? And
avalanchebandrock.com.
Okay.
And that's the same for our Facebook, any of our social medias. So if you just search Avalanche Band Rock,
yep,
it should come up everywhere, YouTube, all the same.
Yeah, and don't put in Avalanche. I'll cut that out. Okay, so getting back to some of the stuff you were saying before, like did you support Buck Cherry at one stage?
So we were very lucky last year to get the support slot for Buck Cherry. I believe it was supposed to be Massive playing, and for some reason they had to pull out for the whole tour. So we were very lucky to manage to get that gig.
How'd that? Do you think there was a step up for you at any time? Were you just fine with it? Like it was all cool?
It was a very big step up. We've never played with a band that needed like a meet and greet before the show, which was pretty intense. Like we had to make sure that everyone was on time, everyone was available and ready to go at the right spot. That was very interesting. I think they sold it out.
Yeah.
Didn't Manning Bar was like 1,000 people.
Yeah.
It was definitely the biggest venue we've played.
Biggest sort of crowd.
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't it a good feeling when you do that, eh?
Man, it was
You're thinking, man, I just want to be doing this all the time.
It was awesome.
We briefly rode in an elevator with
Fozzie.
I think that was the only sort of interaction we got to have, but still, it was better than nothing.
Didn't snort any ants up or anything like that, or that's an old Aussie Osborne. That's an old Aussie Osborne story.
I'm not gonna talk for him, but
as usual, you can tell me afterwards.
Yeah.
Arthur, you got any stories? Or the start of the band, mate. You got any stories?
A few PG ones, I think.
PG ones. Keep it PG. The kiddies.
So what's that time you woke up in a trolley?
Yeah, in the White Park.
Probably cleaned up a little bit, but yeah.
He's a family man now.
Yeah.
Waking up in a trolley.
Yeah, definitely a lot cleaner. What about the Dapto gig we did?
Oh man, that was nuts. I think everyone was so tanked that show. The audience included. all of us.
Is that Dap Day?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
played that a couple of years ago, and it was so loose.
Yeah.
I think I threw up
Do you
on
want to tell them
stage.
what happened?
Yeah,
just like,
at one point I threw up a little bit.
yeah.
You haven't rocked and roll till you're throwing up on stage.
Oh man,
The
Falling off
the amount-
shoulders and all
Yeah.
sorts of stuff.
The amount,
shoulders, yeah.
alongside with that, the amount of fucking drum kits I've bled on, I swear. Like every drummers that's brought their kit to the gigs to supply for the backline, always smashed my left hand. I've always got a problem with the snare hand. I always smash my finger onto the snare. Then I realise as I'm playing, there's whole clots of blood just fucking on the toms, snare, everything. And then the owner of the drums come up and they go, "What the fuck happened here? Don't touch it again."
Okay, if you're a doctor out there and you want to come on a rock and roll tour just to fix up Ryan's hands when he's playing drums, feel free to contact him on Avalanche.
We're open for
Rock
sponsors.
band. All right, I can come along with some band-aids. That'd be fun.
Nice. That'd be nice.
Listen, guys, is there anything else you'd like to tell me? The new single's coming out on the 10th. That's just the thing. We've got an Australian tour going on. It's all going great for you guys. I can tell you that. You know, just again, I said this to you last time. Watching your progress, you've gone a step further again. You know, this is going to be playing Madison Square Garden one day. Is that still going?
We hope. Fingers crossed.
Guys, congratulations with Avalanche people. Congratulations on your success.
Thanks so much.
With the last single, and all the best for the new one coming out, and your tour.
Yeah,
okay.
thanks so much. We appreciate your time, heaps.
I'm Spider, Baditude, with Avalanche. Rock on, peeps.